They blame you, drain you, confuse you. But what if I told you the smartest way to deal with toxic people is with absolute calm and unstoppable clarity? You don't need to fight them. You don't need to fix them. You need to free yourself. In this video, discover the ancient Shaolin wisdom to protect your peace, set unshakable boundaries, and walk away with power. This is not just about surviving toxic people. It's about rising above them with dignity, with discipline, and with strength. Stay until the end and learn how to become untouchable. There comes a moment in your life when you realize that peace is not something you chase. Peace is something you protect. And the most dangerous threat to your inner peace often comes not from outside events, but from people. People who carry within them storms, who thrive on chaos, and who pull others into their emotional hurricanes. These are the toxic ones. And no matter how old you are or how wise you've become, dealing with toxic people remains one of life's most difficult and delicate arts. But hear this, you do not need to suffer because of someone else's unresolved pain. You do not need to absorb what does not belong to you. The path to mastery, real mastery, is not reacting but responding with clarity, distance, and strength. In the Shaolin Temple, we are taught this simple truth. If someone gives you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong? The answer, to the one who offers it. So it is with anger, manipulation, blame, or disrespect. You do not need to accept what poisons your peace. When a toxic person enters your life, their energy speaks before their words. You will feel drained, confused, agitated, or judged. They thrive on power, not peace. They control through guilt, fear, or drama. But you have a choice. The smartest way to deal with toxic people is not through confrontation, not through revenge, not even through explanation. It is through clarity. Clarity of who you are, clarity of what you will and will not tolerate, clarity of your boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are lines drawn in sacred ink to keep your peace intact. A toxic person will always push against them. They will test you. They will manipulate you to believe that your kindness is weakness and that your silence is surrender. But a wise one knows, silence can be power, distance can be protection, and letting go is not loss, it is liberation. Many seniors and elders come to me and ask, Master, how can I deal with people who keep hurting me, blaming me, draining me? And I say this, do not meet fire with fire, do not meet darkness with darkness, meet it with stillness, meet it with detachment. There is a great strength in walking away, not out of fear, but from a place of deep inner knowing. Knowing that you are not here to fix others, but to preserve yourself. Understand this. You are not responsible for healing everyone. You are not here to carry other people's emotional baggage. Some souls are not ready to grow. Some people are addicted to their own suffering and they want you to suffer with them. Let them go. You do not rise by wrestling in the mud. You rise by climbing the mountain of your own self-respect. Toxic people will try to confuse you. They'll play victim when you hold them accountable. They'll attack your character when they can't control your behavior. Do not engage. You are not here to defend yourself against false accusations. You are here to live in alignment with your values, your truth, your peace. If someone lies about you, let them. Time reveals all. If someone disrespects, step away. Distance is a message. If someone constantly brings drama, cut the cord. You are not meant to be a sponge for someone else's negativity. You are meant to shine, to heal, to walk with dignity. In the Shaolin way, we do not fight with force. We move with flow. The bamboo bends in the storm, but it does not break. Learn to bend without surrendering your spirit. Learn to detach without becoming bitter. Because bitterness is the seed that toxic people try to plant in you. If you carry resentment, they still have power over you. True strength is to feel the pain, to acknowledge the wound, and still choose peace over revenge. You may ask, but Master, what if the toxic person is a family member, a friend of many years, or someone I cannot easily avoid? Then the answer is this, you must learn inner detachment. Not every disconnection happens outside. Some must happen within. You can still love someone and set boundaries. You can care for someone without giving them access to your emotional temple. Your mental and emotional energy is sacred. Guard it like a Shaolin monk guards the gate of the temple. Emotional discipline is power. When you stop reacting to every insult, every provocation, every guilt trip, you take your power back. Toxic people feed off your reaction. They want you to explain, to fight, to defend, because that gives them energy. But when you remain calm, when you stay rooted in your center, you become untouchable. Not because you are cold, but because you are clear. Clarity is strength. Clarity is peace. Clarity is the sword that cuts through manipulation, blame, and guilt. Toxic people survive in confusion, but clarity exposes them. You don't need to yell. You don't need to argue. You only need to see clearly and act accordingly. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be at this stage of my life? Because life after 60, 70, even 80 is not about pleasing everyone. It's about finally living in peace. You've earned that. After all you've endured, all you've built, all you've learned, you owe no one an explanation for protecting your spirit. Remember this. You don't need to change others, you need only change your access. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not everyone should walk beside you. Choose wisely. The people around you should bring light, not shadows. They should energize you, not deplete you. They should build with you, not tear you down. Let go of the idea that being kind means being available to everyone. True kindness begins with yourself. Saying no to others can be a yes to your own well-being. The most intelligent thing you can do is create an environment where you can thrive. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Many people think that letting go is weakness. No. It is wisdom. It is power. Letting go of toxic people is a deep act of self-love. You are not abandoning them. You are returning to yourself. You are not rejecting them. You are choosing your joy. Letting go does not always mean cutting off. It can also mean stepping back, speaking less, expecting nothing, and moving on quietly. Sometimes the greatest message is your silence. Sometimes the loudest boundary is your peace. When you stop trying to prove your worth to people who cannot see your value, you free yourself. When you stop explaining your decisions to those who do not live your life, you become sovereign. You become a master of your energy. And that is the smartest way to deal with toxic people. You become so deeply rooted in your own peace that their chaos cannot reach you. You rise above. You walk away. You stay silent. You move forward. You protect your space, your energy, your time. You remember that your life is precious and your spirit is sacred. So now I leave you with this. Walk like the warrior who knows that not every battle is worth fighting. Speak like the sage who knows when silence speaks louder than words. Love like the elder who has forgiven the world but never forgotten the value of peace. Be water. Be still. Be free. This is the Shaolin way. This is the smartest way to deal with toxic people.